This is the trading review for Tuesday, the second day of the third week of March 2023. I was looking at Meta and Tesla, and it was a bit of a disappointing day because the two of them offer really nice opportunities. Um, Meta, I had Meta for a trade from R6 all the way down to R4 at least, but I hesitate. I couldn't really time an entry here based on the 1 minute candles. Um, Maybe an area entry with a stop loss of 40 cents will have been good from R6 with a breakdown of the 5 minute candle. But I didn't trade that, and it's okay. That was not so obvious. But on Tesla, this is where I messed up. Um, we were holding here at R4, and I got confused by a bunch of stacks down at the bid, which made me bearish. We were throwing out a lot of wicks to the top side, which indicated to me that there was a lot of selling pressure. And I made my entry at R4, and which was in anticipation. The previous candle closed below the R4 level, but this candle, but I made my entry not on a breakdown, and so Tesla also neither on the 5 minute nor on the 1 minute. So I didn't really execute this trade to perfection. So I'm a bit disappointed to that. And also, I had Tesla as a bullish stock, and so I should have either avoided this trade or taken it to the long side. But uh, taking it as a traverse, as a reversal was not the ideal move, especially with the bullish day. But I guess everything has to align, and less volume because this amount of volume pushed Tesla to the top side, and we never had any stacks up at the ask, so I'm a bit confused. But I'm still disappointed in the fact that I didn't complete this trade because this trade was anticipated. We open inside. We open inside R4, so it's an E trade, but we didn't execute. And it's unfortunate because when I got stopped out, it was obvious that the stock was reversing. So I should have just gotten out and gone long, and I will have gotten a nice move. But it is disappointing that I predicted the other way around so wrong. But the prediction is not what really should bother me. It should bother me that even had I made an entry with the correct triggers at the breakdown of this doji here to the downside, at the break of the 1 minute as well, with some selling volume, I would have been happy, but I didn't do any of that, so the trade was not executed. And then on Meta is even worse. Meta is chasing. We had a strong level here at 200, and realistically, the best option would have been to make an entry at 200 with a stop loss at 220. But we never really had a solid break here, and my entry was a bit too much in anticipation. Um, this move here will have worked better, but either way, this day was proven to be outside, so it was more dangerous to try and take it on the inside. So I should avoid this kind of trade. So if a stock opens outside R4, that's not a strategy. So that's the thing. I made it up. There is no such a strategy that opens. Okay, so an R6 reversal can go from R6 all the way down, but I think I'm gonna eliminate those for reversals. Um, it goes down, but it's not a trade to take. Everything bounces from R4, or it has to open inside for a reversal. So okay, so this was made up. So that's what makes it a bad day. Um, okay, I did break rules, yes. Mostly traded in anticipation. I did not attention to volume to judge direction and pivots. This one, again, traded. Did not that the short at R4 after it had opened higher was in raw bid. So those are the issues. So I did trade wrong. Uh, bad not good quality trade. So comments, I have to write down good comments. For one, one of the good things I did remark analysis. Uh, I had an excellent selection stocks. Pre was not ready to pull trigger, even if wrong. So I think those are the three comments, three good things I did today. I can add another one, which was I respected my stops and max loss. So yeah, that's it for me today. Two trades, none of them worked out. One of them was entirely in the opposite direction against the trend, and this meta I made it up. I should have waited for a return of R4, which could have been complicated. Oh no, not at all. Uh, we had a attempt here from R4 with a stop loss of 20 cents for a 5-hour move. We return, we make another attempt at 130 of 20 cents, another 5-hour move, and we continue to do so until it's 2 p.m. and then we had a nice run. So that's it for me today. It's obvious that I'm being my worst enemy, but I need to learn to trust myself, to have confidence, and to improve a little bit better on my reading. This Tesla thing was a technical thing plus a psychological thing. The psychological thing, I know what it is. The technical thing is a bit more confusing because the order book was flipped. But I think I learned that I have to trust the when it's like that. I have to trust the pivot points. So that's another learning lesson. Had I executed short correctly, I will have been fine. And I need to control my emotions because meta offer opportunities. I just have to be patient, and I wanted to make up the losses right away. So that's wrong. So so the goal for tomorrow will be to, to remain patient if, even if loss loss a trade right setups and execute if right focus on process. So that's it for the review.